Welcome back to The World Ends With You. So yeah, let's continue helping Makoto with his since he has shit marketing skills. Go ahead, Liz.
Now to witness a phenomenon in the making.
Oh no.
He still might
I'll
be
bet I'll have
hard.
to beat back all the fans.
Makoto, no.
You gonna hit your fans or something with you? Let me walk around and observe.
The wacky hijinks of Makoto's marketing.
Type of a traveling salary, Japanese salary, man.
Oh, come on. Handing out a few pins isn't going to ignite Shibuya.
Not with that attitude.
We better go after him.
No.
Speaking of the
Shirai,
right
Shirai.
attitude to be in.
Just give it up.
Whoa. Okay.
You know, if you keep up with that defeatist attitude, you're gonna die at some point.
Well, you're my partner, so that makes two of us.
Wait, no, I'm not going down with you.
I mean, they kind of have
Shirai,
to be a
please.
team. Even if we do clear the mission.
Okay, so what happens if we clear them?
Tension.
I'll still...
Still what, exactly?
I'll never be.
Whole again.
Well,
mean-
well, this is a Kingdom Team game, so maybe...
Yeah, I was pretty much supposed to say it's a Kingdom-
maybe Shiki is secretly a nobody?
I mean, as we learn for later games, that's irrelevant anyway.
Yeah, since the whole thing about not having hearts was kind of BS, but hey, what's gotten into you? Come back here! Oh, God.
Shiki,
So
could you
we're
please...
just going
Shiki,
crazy
Shiki,
here?
is there something you're not telling us?
Hey, what gives?
Gee, I wonder.
Oh no, it's the Crisis Core guitar.
Well, Teo, you know who composed this game, so...
You've been acting really weird today, and coming from me, that's saying something.
Neku, she's over there.
No, I like
It's
it.
an awkward moment.
He's being awkward.
Yeah,
Look, it's almost free.
yeah.
We need to get moving, or we'll fail the mission.
So what?
We
I hate
perish
everything.
if we fail the mission.
I
you
feel
not
like
see the
perishing
problem?
today.
Well, I don't, and we're supposed to be a team, so that kind of presents us a problem, doesn't it?
Conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Huh?
Go ahead.
There's no point.
What is the point in anything?
Shiki, this is no time to have an existential crisis.
Yeah, Shiki, I'm too sober to have this conversation right
If
now.
we're going to die in 70 years,
Go
what's
ahead.
the point?
You heard what the Reaper said. And also, Shiki, it's 3 p.m., not 3 a.m. Alright? You leave this for later.
That's the best time for the intrusive thoughts.
Even if I finish the mission, win the game,
And, you know, get a second chance at life, which would be flipping heavenly.
That's the plot twist, Jova. You go to Brazil.
Oh no!
My god.
Great place to visit, terrible to live.
Yeah, basically. Go ahead.
even if I come back to life.
Come back to life?
Yes, Dweb, so if you win the game,
I'm
you
all
get...
dead, Dweb.
Remember, if you win the game, you get a chance at coming back to life. Yes.
Who's running this game? Jigsaw?
I can tell that I can tell it's someone really fucked up, but we'll find out who it is eventually. Liz. Go ahead, Sheree.
I'll still just be me.
So, okay, so
Yeah, you have a point, I suppose.
go
I
ahead.
can see it now. Shiki Misaki. I want to play
What
a
do I
game.
do?
Well, maybe we could save the sinking for after our lives aren't hanging by a thread.
If
Okay,
you're
what kind of trap
alive,
would-
you could go to
Hold on,
therapy.
Liz. You'll see where this is going.
What kind of trap would be appropriate for Shiki, I wonder?
What kind of question is that?
I thought I'd changed.
Imagine if in life Neku was actually the upbeat one and Shiki was the downer.
Well, maybe there's another possibility that I'll bring up in a few minutes after this. So, let's see. So, what exactly made you think that you had changed, Shiki? Go ahead.
But I'll never change.
I mean,
Not with that attitude.
what makes you think you need to change in the first place?
Self-reflection? I don't know.
You'll see, Tay, hold on.
I'll just go on hurting.
Oh. Okay, I feel like we need you to start from zero and explain everything to what exactly is going on, Shiki.
It all started the day I was born.
Oh god.
Oh,
I love this one. Job, I love this one from Neku.
says who?
Society.
Go ahead,
Society
Chiro,
being
please.
stupid that way.
I was never pretty.
You see, Neku, we live in a society.
I see. A
That's it, that's all I was
society
gonna
that
say.
needs fixing.
No, just a society, that's all.
That's just-
There is no problem in a society.
Of course.
Alright, let's go on, Pedro, tap, please. Go ahead.
Oh, smart.
Oh boy. Quite the... Alright, okay, go ahead.
There was nothing special about me at all.
Well... I'm gonna repeat Neku's line. Says who? Who exactly told you this, Shiki? What exactly makes you think that?
I hated myself.
Tension.
I wanted to change.
The first step, Shiki, is to learn to love yourself.
To be somebody else. To be airy.
Why do you feel like you need to be airy? Like, I get that you admire her, but sure, if she's your friend, then clearly you must have some value of your own.
But it didn't work.
Nothing works.
I don't.
Ja, Neku doesn't have a lot of context.
Whoa! Over there! Is that you?
What?
I must be seeing double.
What?
What?
The other day, I found just the cutest outfit at 10-4. Alright, Jerry, you can be the girl on the left, please. Okay. I feel like, did I actually? Yeah, go ahead.
Seriously?
Yeah. Seriously. What the fuck is going on here?
There's always two of me, just
Go ahead, Jerry.
Hey, why don't we head over there?
Sure, let's go.
You still got some time, right, Airy?
Excuse me?
Yep. Here we go.
Okay. Go ahead, struggle, please.
Eri, what the? Also, I know Pedro. Don't worry.
Is she her twin?
Hey, wait! Okay, now I'm really lost as to what the hell is going on here.
You're gonna get some explaining to do, Shiki. I know that it probably sounds painful to you, but please explain to us what's going on. Go ahead.
Do you
Joy.
mind, Neku? I'm on my phone.
So now you know.
And knowing is half the battle. That doesn't make
Yeah.
it any less strange.
Yeah, okay, sometimes the overworld sprites kind of clash with the story. As in, you know,
What?
as in Shiki looks, Pappy's
Yeah.
she's meant to be like really
Yeah.
nice.
That's unfortunate. I guess they couldn't make news parts for this part, I guess, for some reason. I don't know what to tell you.
What else?
I'm a fraud.
Or a copycat.
What my entry fee was.
My face! Off! Huh?
My appearance.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so it turns out Shiki isn't committing identity fraud.
Go ahead.
I gave up the way I really look.
So yeah, this is not what Shiki actually looks like.
Your appearance. Oh my god. But hey, at least Eri's still alive. So it seems.
I remember what the bartender said. This is more of a copy of Shibuya.
This is Eri's body.
Yeah, this is something
So there you
I
go.
knew. I don't remember how I learned about this, but I
Yeah.
actually knew about this.
So this means that Shiki is actually the other girl in that picture on the phone.
Yep.
I don't really look like this.
Well, this has blown my mind enough to leave me frozen in space for almost a minute. Oh, wow.
When I got to the UG,
Underground, for those who forgot what it means.
and I got to the UG.
and I saw myself, I freaked.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
That's a bit of an out-of-body
I
experience.
probably like imagine if you suddenly woke up in somebody else's body. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would too.
You wouldn't be able to recognize the date.
But it was a happy kind of freaked.
Oh.
Go on, I guess.
No, seriously, go on. Happy? Why?
Because this is what I always dreamed of.
Being airy.
Yeah, she must be freezing all the time.
You might remember in the photo how
Falling off constantly.
you might remember how the real Shiki that we saw in the photo that we didn't know at the time it was. Go ahead.
He knew me.
Yeah, you might remember how, unlike Eri here, Shiki, as we saw in the picture that we now know is her, is a considerably more plain-looking comparison. So obviously she probably looked at Shiki at Eri with envy.
Probably wondered how she was able to wear that outfit proper the whole time.
I hated who I was. All I wanted was to like myself.
Well, Shiki, the first step is to find what you're good at. Like, and you said that you're good at sewing. So that's one.
To be cute and smart and perfect.
No, that's not the route to go for Shiro. Sorry, Shiki. So that's not the correct.
You don't say.
Don't aim for perfection, please.
Also, don't compare yourself to the people around you. That's
Yeah.
also very bad for you.
Yeah.
Just ask Monica.
Look. I've seen the movie Single White Female. I know what happens when you try and become a copy of somebody else. It often does not end well.
I'll mention another similarity later. It's more irrelevant.
Oh, but that's a good question. Go ahead, Neku.
Why would the Reapers take your appearance? Your entry fee is supposed to be what you value most.
That's a good question.
But you just said you hate yourself, which
Yeah.
means that must have
Objection.
been a goddamn
Maybe it's a
lie.
situation like Gollum, you know, both love and hate in equal measure.
Well, let's see what Shiki answers to that.
At first,
Oh?
I didn't get it either.
It's to teach you a lesson.
Well, not necessarily. Like it ends up helping going through a lesson, yes. But I can tell you when we meet the composer that that's not what he's going for. Go ahead.
Well, you know, the metatextual lesson.
I
Sure,
was
sure.
excited to be Airy.
You should never be excited to be somebody else.
Unless you're cosplaying.
Well,
Or
Yes.
if you're on stars in their eyes.
go
Or
ahead.
if it's, you know, maybe
Go ahead.
for-
This is important. Go ahead, Shirei.
That even if I acted like her, all bubbly and cute.
So there you go. All that bubbly and cuteness we saw from her at the beginning of the game, that was all an act.
as is typical of the Genki girl in anime.
So
Does that also explain why, you know, these clothes look, you know, really good, whereas, you know, they're cute, but the cat is a little wonky.
remember what Shiki said in the previous day, Shirei. Eri designed the clothes and Shiki sold them.
All right. But it was just an act.
Exactly.
I am not but a fraud.
I'll talk about something in particular that I love about this development later after we're done with this scene.
Inside, nothing changed.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you look like her. You're still not her. So.
I'm still the same person I've always been.
So you don't remember where you learned this from exactly, too, if I remember you said.
It probably the same patch where I learned some other twist that we don't know yet
Sure.
right now.
Go ahead.
Given that the
Well.
game's been out as long as it has.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. I'm just asking.
Found out
I'm just
about it.
curious. I'm just asking for curiosity's sake.
Again, I will mention stuff
Sure.
later. Right now, I get it's very important.
Go
Then I
ahead.
realized I'll never be Airy.
I wondered, so makes you think if the Reapers did this just to screw with her.
It's okay. It's fine.
The idea
because,
I can actually answer that without spoiling anything. But go ahead, Shuri.
Deep down, I never wanted to be.
Exactly. So that's the
taught a lesson.
that's the primary idea. She thought she wanted to be Aerie, but now that she had a chance to be Aerie, she realized that, yeah.
Like I said, in a way they taught her a lesson. It's like, oh, she thought.
The
she
basic
did
point
it,
is this.
but now she realizes that she values it so much.
The composer-
That's why she looks
Sorry.
down at her
Go ahead,
phone all
Shira.
the time.
I was just jealous.
Yep.
I have a question, Pedro.
Go ahead.
I only have like a vague memory of what it looks like, but Is her Dream Drop Distance design her actual design, or is that a new design?
No. When you meet her, now I can say this. When you meet her in Dream Drop Distance, she still has Aries' body because they wanted to not spoil people who didn't play this game. Like they wanted to give you a taste of the character, but not spoil her big twist, obviously.
I
So
don't remember exactly their personality, but to just ask. Oh, sorry.
The Reaper was right.
don't worry, you'll have time.
What I value most is me.
She just didn't realize it up until now.
And in there.
I love this upcoming line from Neku, or rather, thought from Neku. In a moment, go ahead.
Eri has all the things I don't. Looks, brains.
I mean, I can't speak for the. I've seen how the way Shiki actually looks like, and I can tell you that I find her really cute and pretty. But that's just me.
Again, the society joke might be more relevant because of stuff that gets imposed onto people.
Design sense, lots of friends.
Like how you're supposed to look, how you're supposed to behave.
And given that we're in a city as trendy as Shibuya,
Yeah, probably.
might weigh on someone's mind.
Yeah, probably living in Shibuya probably didn't help either, considering how, based on what I've learned from these games, this city values fashion and trends a lot. So, go ahead.
I envied her.
Just have a look at good old Persona 5 to show that. Although,
It seems to be a common theme in games starring teenagers in Shibuya made in Japan. So.
Also, Jet Set Radio for another example.
Yeah. That's why
And now that I'm inside her body,
Ew.
Not that way, Jova.
I got one.
it just hurts even more. This is not Bowser's inside story, okay, Jova?
Kyrie's inside of me?
No.
I had to listen to that line so many times due to it being an unskippable cutscene.
That's okay, Jova. Now we have the HD version where you can skip that cutscene. So it's okay, Jova. It can't hurt you anymore.
Well, Kid Me is still hurting inside, but yeah. All this time.
Yeah, I love this flop from Neku.
I really-
Hold on, go ahead.
She's been as confused as me,
Exactly.
if not even more.
I love this
And I
particular.
remember the boss.
I love this particular inner thought from Neku because this is what makes him realize that, that he has more in common with Shiki than he thought he did.
The truth is, I'm scared.
Which brings us to the big question. What does Shiki want? Because she thought she wanted to be Eri, but she clearly doesn't, so what would be the wish granted?
As a
at the beginning
reminder,
of the
despite the
second fight?
people being dead, apparently according to the Reaper... Sorry.
I keep trying to sound brave.
According to the Reapers, people voluntarily choose to do this because the prize is just too good.
Yeah, so
Go
it
ahead.
really does make you think.
Saying we need to win the game, but
So yeah, all that positivity and motivation of trying to, that was her just trying to act as Eri, whereas deep down inside she's been way more terrified of everything than Neku ever was even.
well, one of us had to. So,
Yeah.
you know.
The problem is that that Reaper, that yesterday meeting with Reaper gave her a reality check. Go on.
I'm scared of getting a second chance.
I think... Okay, I'll mention also this later, let me put it on the list.
There's a lot on the metaphorical and mental platter to digest here.
Exactly.
What if it's like the Reaper said?
Something
Oh,
about
you
the
mean-
medium
you mean-
rare steak.
Yeah, I was about to say, the endless food puns that kinda ruined the moment. This is what I meant, like
I
time and
mean-
place.
I mean, I'm
Well, that's
personally fine.
not what's happening here right now, actually, though. So I don't know why you're bringing
sure,
that up.
but that was the catalyst, that's what I mean.
I don't want to come back to life if it means I'm jealous of Eri all the time.
To be fair, I'm fine with the food speech. Like, that's just how he is. Again, all the Reapers kind of have a gimmick.
Again, I'll
with their
mention this
things.
also later.
Yeah.
Neku is still processing all of this.
Yeah, more than 56k sound in the background.
Neku.exe has encountered a problem and needs to cleanse.
I don't want to be that person.
Like I said, the headset is cutting the oxygen to his brain.
I'm not saying that this is in the exact same context, but Shiki's mindset here seems
hold
to
on,
remind me
Jova.
of this. Well, I like you the way you are.
And as you can guess, Shiroi, that line single-handedly caused a lot of shipping and fanfics.
Huh?
No!
No, that's actually Makoto. That's Makoto. Go ahead.
Oh, that's right. We were supposed to help a traveling
That's
man.
It's funny because that speech bubble looks like it's coming right from Neku.
Yeah.
I don't know
No
why.
one's wearing the pins!
I wonder why.
Dude, we're having a moment.
Why not?
I'm not aware that you're having a moment because I can see or hear you.
Wait. You mean to tell me that
Alright, go
just
ahead.
giving the pins to 3 people in Shibuya
Go ahead, Jova.
didn't make it a worldwide trend? What a shock. Well, looks like we can't relax yet. Listen, we're going to finish this mission. So promise you'll focus on that for now, okay?
Unfortunately, we kind of have to get on this right now, Shiki. So
All right.
don't worry, we'll talk more later. For now,
This
let's
is
try.
something that, again, Devil Survivor has kind of in common because character development is a thing, but you're also tight on time, so you also, the player, have to decide to ponder where and when to actually have conversations with
One thing that
characters.
But go ahead, Terry, since you said you wanted to.
Well, I have plenty of things, so I guess I'll have to wait until the end of the part, I suppose. Or
Sure.
maybe
There
a
was,
big... Actually, no, there's a later gameplay section about pins, so I guess I'll wait for that.
Remember, we got like over an hour here. You think you'd realize giving away a few freebies isn't going to rock Shibuya? Serious.
Seriously?
But we can't give up now.
Give up tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Let's put off giving up until after we win the
procrastination
game.
about giving up.
Let's see what he does next. We'll give up after we win.
Why isn't anybody talking about the pins? I worked so hard.
I worked so hard.
This is truly is the death of a traveling salesman.
Yep.
Okay, and again, to his credit, it sounds like the pressure is on him due to whoever's running that
Oh,
company.
what's that?
Who's this Sabik?
Hold on. That's you, Lewis.
Huh? Oh, Mr. OG Prince.
Forgot
Is that
about
his
him.
boss?
No, you'll see. Hold on.
Yeah.
I saw you standing here. Why so glum?
My life is a lie. It's work. I'm gonna lose my job.
Are you now?
I was supposed to make these pins a sensation.
Well, those
your
pins
boss
just look.
expected
Well, that
you
pin
to
just
do
looks
that in
ugly.
one
That thing
day.
will never catch on.
I gave away a whole bunch for free. But it just won't take off.
Again, in one day, your boss expected this. Jesus.
Aw, Mick. You can't be serious.
What?
Alright. Look, listen. I'm gonna teach you how to do this. You've done good business for me. So I'll give it to you straight.
You suck.
Your pins won't take off because you're ignoring the trends. Handing out samples doesn't make something popular.
True. So then how do I change the trends?
Get her Twitter account.
Was about to say.
Lots of ways. I mean, if you were a prince, like me, just walking the streets could start a revolution.
How humble of you.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Like, like we lowly common mortals.
Exactly.
Are you wearing the pin?
While it is true that it does have an ego tail, there's actually more to the prince than just that, and we'll find out eventually.
He has a big ego.
Well,
A bit of
oh no,
controls is
oh yeah,
really
that.
difficult.
Oh yeah, I've already said he does. Go ahead. Okay,
Yeah,
I've
it's
got.
just like, it's like you said there's more to him. I said he's got a big. He's got a big
Oh
ego.
right. Okay, I've got to run. Press state. Take care, Mick. Look! Look at it this way. We're already seeing that he's not like rotten at the core or anything like that because he took the time to help this guy. Because as he said, you've done good business for me, so I'll tell it to you straight. So he's already showing that he's a good person. Go ahead.
Thanks, I'll try. Can you call me Mac, not Mick? Trends, eh? Okay, if the prince can do it, so can I.
So
There
this,
is a bit of difference, but give it a try, sport.
Time to put this pin on and start a revolution.
indeed.
And then he accidentally ends up overthrowing the Japanese government because of it.
I'm not. I'm not
Jova?
gonna comment on this.
This guy is certifiable.
But think about it.
It really makes you think.
In all the right and wrong ways.
Neku, if you put the pin on,
Yes, I know. I'll get special effects in battle.
Not just that, Neku. In fact, we're about to learn another new mechanic.
Unless it's a Jedi mind trick.
Shiro, please.
oh. And we fought some battles, so
Yeah. So putting the pin on from some battles, and then.
we might be able to change the trends.
So there you go.
Yeah, screw Twitter. We just need to follow
So there you go. Turns out the trends in Shibuya are affected by the actions of the players in the UG.
How do you figure?
Rhyme and I got to talking.
Ah, yes, Rhyme, before she was swallowed up by that land.
Yeah, a lot
before
of stuff
she
has
died.
happened in between scenes, apparently.
Go ahead.
We noticed wearing pins in combat.
Shame those pins didn't save her from that street shark.
So wearing pins in combat does what exactly, Shiki?
Pins.
Maybe.
Makes those brands more popular.
Exactly.
Of course.
So
You see,
basic-
guys, this is what's happening with marketing and advertising these days. Companies are basically hiring dead people to fight amidst us and to send the microcosms into our brainwaves to get us to want to buy or see their products.
Hey, the 9 to 5 is never done, dead or alive.
Yeah, basically.
It all makes sense now. This is just a sick game made by Japanese businessmen, forcing people to work for them even past the point of death.
I mean, to be fair, Jova, the chart said.
Yeah, the chart says. So yeah, you can influence the local brand
The
charts
chart is almighty.
by wearing threads and pins from your favorite brand into battle. So basically, thanks to this, you can dictate the trends. Changing the rankings will affect the area and the people in it. So you can actually affect what the NPCs wear. Changing the rankings will affect, bend the trends to your will and create a Shibuya that's all yours. So yeah, this is low-key a way for you to customize your very own Shibuya, basically.
People will want what I tell them to want.
Yeah, basically. Go ahead, too.
Okay, there are several stuff. So I'll start with a question because I forgot about this. In terms of their personality, the worlds with your characters in 3D, from which time of the game are they taking place from? like the early stuff of the game right now?
I'm assuming.
Or middle in the mid?
I'm assuming so. Yes. Well, here's the thing we have to remember, Teo, is that I'm pretty sure it's not meant to be something that's like. I'm pretty sure the idea was, oh, here's these I'm pretty sure they just thought of just, oh, we're gonna put him here for cameo purposes. They didn't actually think of. I'm guessing they didn't really think about how it would fit into the specific timeline of the game itself, probably.
It's similar to how, for example, characters like it seems that characters like Cloud and Squall seem to have gone through their own journey, while not in completely way similar to what happened in the original games, ideally in terms of personality or timeline wise, while others seem to be maybe a bit behind. That's
So
what
you
I
think-
meant.
I mean,
If I recall correctly, didn't Square confirm that the events of World Ends With You are actually canon to Kingdom Hearts?
to some extent, because the way the characters operate, like for example, there's a specific character that I can't mention yet, who's right there in the open, and and that character is open about who he is, but I can't say who that character is yet.
I think I know what you're talking about, but again, I'll just wait.
Yeah. So my guess is they put it there as they put the characters there because what the developers did say is that they were thinking of what to do with Traverse Town for that game, and one thing that they did think it would be really fun to have the 12 characters interact with Sora and Riku. So they put it in there as cameo again for more fan service for fans, and because again the Kingdom, Nomura and his team are very passionate about this IP, so they put it there because it would be a way to keep the characters alive.
Drop Distance would also be the Kingdom Hearts game that tells us the true secret behind Traverse Town and its real true nature. So honestly, we could say that the reason Shiki shows up looking as Eri is due to, again, the nature of how Traverse Town works, in that it's sort of kind of a dream world in and of itself.
Remember the version of Traverse Town we're visiting in terms of is a dream, so it kind of works as a UG version of Traverse Town.
That's the thing. Kingdom Hearts 3D actually retconned Traverse Town itself as something of the reason people went there when their worlds died was because it was sort of like getting swallowed up in a dream and all that. God, Kingdom Hearts 3D.
Reminds of again, there's also the stuff that was mentioned in the first game about the boundaries of a world being broken, then reconstituted, and by the time of 2 it did not matter again. So a lot of the stuff gets thrown, aside.
Is there any other question you have too before I go?
Question, but I guess there were some comparisons that I wanted to make with what we just happened with Shiki, so I'll be quick. One, in the first Drakengard, there's something similar to this, in which a person and a being, when they form a covenant with them, they have to exchange something, in sacrifice. I mentioned briefly in another occasion, but it's a thought process similar to this, except in that case the person chooses voluntarily what to sacrifice and knows what they're getting into, rather than in this case Shiki wanted to sacrifice her appearance, and the Reapers, the composer, had a twisted sense of irony, putting her in the shape of her best friend. So there is something similar to that, but also something more pertinent is actually one of the Goosebumps books from R.L. Stine. I remember actually reading about them, and there's a story about something similar to this, about two children wanting to exchange bodies for the sake of an experiment with a teleportation device. The idea is that protagonist feels like that he's very worthless, and exchanging body with the other person he would become super cool like them. But then, as it turns out, the person that exchanged, personality in his body is actually still becoming cool, because the problem was, the personality, not the appearance. So it's something a bit similar to what Shiki went through. There's something else, but I can save by the end of the part to say, so go on.
Something I wanted to mention as well back then.
Go ahead, Jova.
Shiki's personality with, potentially wanting to stay dead as opposed to being alive, while it's not the exact same context, it does remind me of one of Lucifer's famous quotes: "Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven." The idea being that, yeah, sure, supposedly it's a better life being alive, but Shiki does not necessarily consider herself as truly living if she is once again jealous of Eri, essentially.
Indeed. Alright, so we fought 4 battles wearing the pin, so hopefully this did it. Hey, isn't that pin the coolest?
Huh?
No, not you yet, Makoto. Hold on, wait for your cue. Go ahead, Jova.
Huh? Where?
There, the one that guys got on. Jova.
Oh, yeah, very nice.
Very nice.
Indeed.
Wonder where they'll sell them.
Yep. Now it's you, Dubs.
Whoa. People keep looking at me and smiling.
You actually came back right at the right moment, actually.
I couldn't be trendy.
Oh boy, we've given him an ego.
Just
Wow. The prince was right.
don't start selling those pins as NFTs, please.
So basically, okay, go ahead.
Worked. Oh god,
2008
imagine.
They don't exist yet.
But the sequel
Sure, please.
is made much later.
Yeah,
So
true.
the pins we wear in combat.
Yeah. I'm particularly looking for. Go ahead.
Do change what's popular in RG.
I'm
In
particularly.
the RG.
One thing I'm particularly looking forward to when we do the sequel is that it's Dwibs as the protagonist and me as his best buddy. So Dwibs is gonna finally have a chance to be a protagonist in one of these games.
Hey.
And I get to be a gremlin of sorts.
Yes.
Oh, again.
Don't worry, Jove. I know exactly what roles to give Shiroi. Go ahead. All right.
Train God cometh.
Sure, buddy.
Trend gods.
Good lord.
Are we in Splatoon now?
The people I have to work with.
Go ahead.
It's kind of a tool, huh?
It ain't
I know,
much,
right?
but it's work.
All right. Anything else, Jova?
But yeah, no, it is something to consider in that regard. Like, one thing that you do tend to see in some stories like these is the wondering, hey, you know, in hindsight, do I really want to win? The more you think about the prize and get closer to it, which is something that Reapers will not be afraid to take advantage of, so watch out for that.
Basically. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, time to look trendy.
Oh boy, get your fidget spinners ready.
Go ahead.
Yeah, with a little help.
Hey, those things actually have a use. It's just people suck.
I'll never forget that the guy
So
who tried to
for-
kill
alright,
Neku
free chain.
child, he tried to advertise himself.
All right, Jova, keep going. Anything else?
I think I pretty much have said my piece.
All right. One thing that I really love in particular regarding is how it's one of the best things after learning this twist is playing through the entirety of the first of the early portions of the game with this in hindsight, because now you get to
This
see.
rewatch bonus.
Like for example, remember that time where we were in the clothes shop and Shiki started talking about how she loves sewing and it's her big passion and everything. That was a moment where the airy persona dropped and we were talking to the real Shiki right there, and you'll notice that that moment was the first time that Neku smiled in the game. So one thing that I do love about this particular arc is the low-key message that your best way of making friends is by being yourself, because when Shiki's trying to be airy, the person that supposedly is the best person ever, Neku rejects her, but when Shiki's being real with him, Neku actually, remember, we even said, wow, she actually has her entire future planned out. That's more than I can say. And
You see, Shiki's real persona is that of a girl who's willing to pull a boy's pants down right in front of his eyes to fix those clothes.
yeah, that's another moment where Shiki
What's
was being
not to
real.
love?
That's actually another moment where Shiki was being real. Because,
It's just that Neku is into that stuff, but I digress.
well, nothing wrong with that. So it's gonna be huge.
That's
Just
how I
wait and
knew
see.
your
But yeah, I can talk about this. It's weird and what's going on. But yeah, that's one of the things that I love. And again, this also that's why Neku even said that moment where, like, after really liking to hear her talk about how her passion and really enjoying that, and realizing how okay, and that's his moment where he realizes that the Shiki he's thought he knew up until this point doesn't exist, and he actually, and since he actually liked talking to her when she was being real, he even tells her, well, I like.
Are mine to command.
Well, I like.
Word is out.
Hold on, Lips. Well, I like you the way you are. I mean, just saying.
Yeah, we saw.
So yeah.
How I knew your mom.
So yeah, it's like this makes the entirety of what we've seen up until this point like even better, because now you get to play the game again and see, and try to pinpoint the moments where Shiki's being real and where she isn't. Ha ha ha. Go ahead, Jova.
Hey, gave it our best shot. Let's just cross our fingers.
All right.
Neku.
Die.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't have a gun, Dwibs.
I have a sewing needle.
True.
If we fail, and it turns out to be my fault for slowing us down,
If we die, I'll kill you.
I'm not sure how that works, but
It's the sentiment that counts.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe there's a second afterlife
Hey,
so
shit.
that you can kill her there. I
yeah.
don't know.
Go ahead, Jova,
Maybe.
please.
No big deal. We all,
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
gotta think of
trying,
something
come on.
philosophical to say.
Hold on. Let's see what he says.
Feel your feelings.
We, all have our bad days. Even if this might be the last one I have because you're moping, but hey, you know, we all have our bad days.
Says the constant moper.
That's the girl who got so mopey the constant moper actually had to get out of his funk.
Neku. Thanks.
Again, it's
Yeah.
the thought that counts.
It's what I do.
That'll be fine.
That's one particular aspect that I actually don't hear anybody. I haven't, for as many videos I've seen about this game, I never heard anyone bring that up. The fact that if Shiki had been real with him from the beginning, their relationship would have taken off just fine.
Hey, it's her.
All right, big moment. It's meant to be a surprise. Go ahead, Shiri.
So, Eri.
Unfortunately, Eri doesn't have any voice line, so I don't know how Eri sounds like.
How come you haven't designed anything lately?
Hey Shiri, I bet you're looking forward to the anime's episode 2 now, aren't you?
So
No,
you're
no.
telling me that this moment is not present?
No, it is too. How about this too? I'll show.
So Harry does have a voice line, I guess.
She has voice acting in the anime tale, but in the actual game,
yourself from that.
I guess. But I don't really like the Funimation voices for Tueri personally. But that's just me. Go ahead.
Really? Are they? Okay.
And they're not bad. They're not bad. They're not bad. It's just that I'm so used to Square's VAs that it's just like hard for me to, Go ahead.
I mean,
What? Why? You're so talented.
Yeah, basically.
honest,
So Eri's thinking of giving it up.
I guess to be honest, it's kind of that Ace Attorney factor where we have some bits, but they don't speak that much in the game where I can get the takes they had in the anime.
How about this, Joe? Let me put it this way: if it's not Sam Rio voicing Phoenix, it just feels iffy to me.
I mean,
She's
it's
giving it
ironic. Ironic. Back then, before Samriga, it was Benja. Though, again,
Yeah.
a few words.
So yeah, Eri
Why?
Yeah, why does she want to give up on
I
designing?
guess it's
actually?
like one of those cases where without my partner, I don't know what to
Yeah.
Very good too.
You want to know?
Classic.
Scanner.
What?
But yeah, maybe it has to do with your untimely death.
I can't do that.
That's invading personal privacy, so I can see why she's saying that.
Been doing it to
that
everyone
with
else
so
in
many-
Shibuya.
That is true.
Pretty much.
That is
yeah.
true.
What do you
She's
think? Sorry, go on.
She's my friend.
Double
Well,
standards? What is this, Psychonauts?
Go ahead.
Well, I could scan it for you and then just tell you it there. Bam, you're not scanning her mind then.
I can't eavesdrop on her thoughts.
Well, we can just.
Wouldn't it be better to give yourself closure, though?
Possibly.
Why not?
Also,
I mean, we
Go ahead, Jova, go ahead, Jova.
scan tons of people.
There you go. See, even Neku says it.
We don't do double standards in this house.
Eri, why would you give design up?
Thank you. Shibuya
She can't,
10. Shibuya 10 cent? No, 10C. I don't know what.
104.
Oh yeah, it's 104. Oh, okay. Now I can see it. Yeah. I wasn't seeing the 4. Okay.
It's recurring as a number.
It's kind of lopsided. That
Well,
Very low.
there was this girl, Shiki.
she was my wife.
There we
Neku.
go.
I have to go.
No, Shiki. Yeah. This is good for you. Let's listen. Sometimes you have to. Oh,
Hey, just wait. I think you're about to hear something to boost your self-worth.
I can't hear you.
Damn it.
La 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 la
La,
la.
la, la, la.
Also, it's weird. It's usually it's 108 who is usually an important number associated with religion that's referenced.
I'm sorry.
And mind you, the real Shibuya building
She's
is
afraid-
a different number anyway.
she's afraid of learning what Eri actually thinks about her.
I don't want to hear Eri talk about me.
Taking this being a simp to the ultimate extreme. An unhealthy extreme, of course.
This is the rare occasion where I do not want Senpai to notice me.
Yes, basically.
There are indeed those days.
Well,
Well, it's gonna suck if we have a mission involving Eri.
I was afraid.
understandable, but I fear, Shiki, it might be one way for you to try to feel better.
Because otherwise you'll just keep thinking about it.
Yep.
At the very least, the game is actually, trying to balance it out, at being confrontational about your trauma, unlike, justice for all.
Anyway, go ahead, please.
Eri told me something before I died.
Please don't die. I'll hate you if you die.
Jesus
Oh, no.
Christ.
It's like in oh sorry, God.
You're not meant to be a designer, she said.
Dwebs,
Oh, is this gonna be like the
hold on, you'll see. Dwebs, did you just possess Jova for him to say that? Because that sounds more like...
It's like in Team America War Police. Okay, I promise you I will never die.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be like the whole Jivanyan thing where she only heard like half the sentence?
Definitely.
I guess, go ahead. Go ahead.
I never had her talent.
Now, I absolutely love the way, the Neku's response to what Shiki is saying right now. Go ahead.
I guess she finally got fed up and
Crap.
Repeat, Joe, please.
Oh, would you finally cut the crap? Who are you?
This is the moment where Neku's bluntness actually comes in hand.
huh?
You're you.
Exactly.
And I hate me.
You're not Eri.
Well, like I said, I like you the way... go ahead.
Thou art thou. You'll only ever be you.
So stop trying to be airy. That's not a good thing.
But she's so much better.
Forget her.
Yeah. I wish that from Neku on this one.
Moment so that you need to live your own life.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Well, you know what I mean.
Well, look, we need to win, and then you need to live your own life. Or your own afterlife.
Oh, go ahead.
If she can do it, so can you. Even if you look exactly like her right now. All that matters is that you try.
Exactly.
Neku.
Go ahead. I love this one.
You're lucky you're jealous.
Wait for it because I love the point he makes now.
It gives you something to shoot for.
Yeah, remember, this ties back to what he was saying. Wow, she actually has a goal in life that's better than what I can say. So he actually,
that goal
so
is toxic
so yeah, so
right now.
no, yeah, it is. But I like this idea that Neku actually envies her. So then there you go, Shiki. You found someone that actually envies you.
So, shoot.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're right. Also, we can't actually get guns here. Thanks, Neku.
Well, if you know the right people to talk to, you can.
It's funny, in the first Dissidia, I mean the first one, Cloud has actually a similar story arc.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, remember too. Nomura was the creator producer for that game too, like he was for this game. So maybe this.
He has his memory lost, and he sees Perion wanting the goal to have a war full of red roses. So
Hi,
he
Makoto.
actually tries to aim for that.
Go ahead.
You know, bit of a fun fact.
nervous.
Bit of a fun fact, actually.
Go on, Whips. Go ahead, Jova. Sorry.
Bit of a fun fact. Back when Neku was first shown, one of the theories people had was that he was like another nobody or like some other mystical, weird, heartless version of Sora, since the design is kind of a bit like Sora if he suddenly became like someone who's really into music when you get down to it. So, and given that, you know, Roxas also by default looks a bit similar on that, it really just makes you wonder if maybe they were taking some cues for Cloud in regards to Neku.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool graphic of a white screen.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Look,
show us.
Actually, Dwebs, you'll be surprised. There's literally a famous paint that's worth a lot. That's just red and nothing else. I'm sure Job appreciates that painting. That's just nothing but red. So.
Yeah, but not enough to shell out a fortune for it.
Hey man, look what I got! Go ahead, Jobo.
You have won? Ah, lucky!
Oh, I know that pin. Looks like we succeeded.
Why, that pin reminds me of...
You would, Eri.
By the way, how are things going with that friend of yours, I?
She died.
That dead friend of yours who we were discussing.
No, actually, I was talking about I. Remember the girl that
He was talking as Shiki there. Or Eri, Rava.
Remember,
had one.
Eri...
Anyway,
Terry.
Mina wishes she had a pin too, basically.
You him.
Eri?
Oh, what happened to the music?
It's a new song, damn it.
Yes, to showcase Shiki's change.
Neku, can I have a minute?
I thought the DS sound chip broke for a second there.
Aha, but this is the remixed soundtrack, Dwebs. I'm not using the DS tracks. You can pick the DS tracks in the options if you want, but I prefer the remix version because they're higher fidelity.
I want to go stand by her.
No, I'm partial to the DS ones. They sound more impressive considering the system they were on.
I know, but like this feels like how the tracks would have been in the first place if there wasn't that limitation. So I prefer to do this. But again, if you want, you can just use the DS tracks if you want. It's in the options there. So.
Hey, you're off the clock.
Yep, we're off the clock, which means might as well take a listen to what she's saying, maybe, Shiki?
Or we get teleported.
Yep.
Thanks.
Go ahead, Shiki, please.
Eri, you shouldn't give up design.
Well, I mean, I told you, Mina. Come on, Pedro, press tab, please, if you don't mind. This girl, Shiki, there you go, too. You looks like you were correct. I'm nothing without her. I'm nothing without her.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, you said that.
Exactly. that should be in... What, do you want me to elaborate? Go ahead.
What? Did you two have a fight?
Yes, and it resulted in her death.
Jesus
How
Christ.
that be for a twist? Yes, a lover's quarrel.
No. Shiro, I can come... Go ahead. Sorry, that's me. Sorry. A fight? I wish. Shiro, I can confirm to you that Shiki is straight. Shiki died in an accident the other day.
Okay, Pedro, you missed the part where I cared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pedro. Shippers don't give a damn.
Oh, right.
I don't care.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you will be.
Besides, that's what bisexuality is for.
Fine.
I'm sure a lot of biometrics
No one else.
agree with that.
No one else could ever make my outfits.
Oh. By the way, what did your friend die of?
An accident, she just said.
Shiki gave them life, made them real. Remember, Eri comes up with the ideas, but it's Eri. But it's Shiki. Sorry, who makes them into actual clothes. Go ahead.
You must have trusted her a lot.
I trusted her with my life. Shame she lost hers instead.
Damn.
I did. She was an amazing person.
Also, remember, Pedro, I told you I like the concept of the Omni ship.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why you love 100 Girlfriends so much. If you
Yes.
She cared about people and always noticed the little things. If I missed something in my design, Shiki always picked up the slack. And her stuffed animals, I wouldn't know where to begin. She had a sharp eye, skilled hands, motivation. All the things I don't have. You see, Shiki, turns out you're much better than you give yourself credit for.
The way you talk about her. So I'm guessing Eri sees herself as more as just the idea guy, kind of.
Daddy, a girl, yeah. Go ahead.
She must have been something.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. ... The day before her accident, I said something I'll always regret.
What?
Fuck you. Nah,
Really wanted to do it that badly?
she was upset because she couldn't come up with a good design. I wanted to cheer her up. So I
The
told
sentiment sounded... Oh, go on.
So I told her, you're not meant to be a designer. So yeah, I can probably see where this is going. I mean, she had such a great future as a seamstress. Basically,
So it sounded better in your head, but it came out kind of insensitive.
She was trying to make her see that designer is not where you excel at, it's at sewing. But I think I really hurt her feelings. I plan to apologize the next day.
Oof.
Yeah. But I never saw her again.
I forgot which quote was that, but someone said at some point, be careful, you might accidentally, shoo away an angel from your step door.
She's still my best friend, even now. I want her back. Well, Shiki, there's your motivation. So I can tell her I'm sorry.
Damn.
And so we can be a team again.
Look, Shiki, a purpose to live again.
I had no idea. I never knew she felt that way about me.
There's a lot of teenagers who played this game back in 2008, and I can imagine a lot of teenagers finding the themes of this game very relatable.
Ironically making it the Life is Strange of its time.
I like it here more.
Oh yes, obviously, but Life is
No
Strange's
comment.
big draw was
Go
how
ahead.
much it spoke to the teenagers. Guess you two both need each other.
Neku? You think I'm okay the way I am?
Well, you know, preferably in your own body, but personality-wise, yes.
In the wise words of Deji, it ain't that deep.
Allow me to. In the words of Mary and Max, one of my favorite movies, love yourself first.
Hey, Shibuya's got room for all types. Who else is gonna make stuffed piggies?
He's a cat.
Who, Morgana?
Yes.
Who's
I
Morgana?
don't care what I don't care what he says. He is.
Hang on. This is 2008. Who's Morgana?
Neku. I want to see Eri again.
Okay. Now that's more like it.
So we can be a team. I'm ready for a second chance.
Whew, it took quite a few pep talks and...
Hey, it's like what the song is actually saying in the
Yay!
lyrics.
Exactly. Go ahead, Joe.
Alright. And whatever it takes.
This is what's this is also another great. It's kind of like it's another great thing. Like every time they save Neku's happy sprites for when it really matters most. Go ahead.
That's the idea. Let's win. Let's live.
Yeah, it's
Just
only
one
slight,
more
but there is a
day.
smile there.
Okay, whatever happens, Neku, don't make a deal with Satan, please.
So I got. Wait, look, just one more day. Neku, you do realise now you only got one more
here
day
we
to
go.
live.
We're on schedule.
Yes, sir. 3 players remain. Oh wow, just Neku, Ryan, Neku,
Shiki.
Shiki indeed.
Yep.
Tomorrow, I shall ice them personally.
Okay, that's not a food pun. That's a common term people use when it comes to killing people, so that's fine.
I look forward to it. See this week's game through to its conclusion, as
Then kill
anticlimactic as I may find it. And your promotion to Game Master is
So
assured.
this is the moment where we tear his ass a new one, right?
Yes.
As your proxy, sir, I promise you I will not fail. Spoilers, he will.
Yes, that's what pretty much each Organization 13 member acts like right before you kick their ass.
Yep.
You know enough with this. Enough with this proxy business. Too formal. I actually kind of like the food puns. I hereby grant you full GM privileges. You've proven you can handle it.
Oh god.
I mean, hey,
This is-
they're a
oh shit.
food-themed D&D.
He's a GM now. Oh shit.
Hey, listen, a food-themed D&D campaign does in fact exist.
You are far too kind. I will check in again after tomorrow's repast.
But what does repast mean? I don't get what that word is.
Let me check.
Go ahead, Liz.
Well, repass
Why?
means a meal.
Oh, what is that pin exactly?
A bear cub, I guess.
That looks like one of the noise monsters, don't it?
Why can't I use you?
You're not the main protagonist. That's why.
Shut up, phones. There's gotta be a way.
There's got to be a better way.
They know.
Okay, dictionary tells me that repast means feast.
They gotta know.
Oh, there you go. So that technically was so that actually was. Okay.
Again, wait until the end of the part.
Yo, I am done sitting there collecting dust.
Oh
Sorry,
my god,
Peter.
you're actually gonna do something.
Well, time to get cracking. I just hope they can pull it off.
Oh, you're rooting for them?
Also, is there a Digivice on your wrist?
It kind of looks like it kind of looks like that, doesn't it? It also kind of, it's either a Digivice or a Mighty Morpher.
It must be starving by now. It's morphing time.
All right, and that was superiority. Sorry.
I can't read that text.
Well,
It's cool.
the 7th day, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, you know what that means? It's the end of the week.
This is day 7.
Yep.
Let me
is
know
it?
when I can ask an important question
Is
to you, Pedro.
The mission going to church.
Well, right now I don't think there's nothing in particularly important. So go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to ask the same question that I asked when you showed me the first episode of the anime. You said it's like 12 episodes long, right?
Yes, I did.
What do they do for 10 of those episodes?
Well, Shira, you're gonna have to wait and see. I guess.
They got like all the way up to, the end of day 6 in 2 episodes of the anime. What are they doing?
Hold on, Shira. You just don't tell her. Don't tell her. Let's just.
Please.
Shira. Don't worry. You'll get your answers eventually.
I just want you to keep in mind also, Sheree, that remember as far as
600 minutes? How long is that?
4 hours, I
4
think.
hours,
Go ahead.
I just want you to remember, Shiroi, as far as the characters know, this is supposed to be the last mission since we made it to day 7 as well.
Yep.
I
believe
still don't like the anime.
Yeah.
10 hours.
10 hours.
Thank you.
All right.
The
Quite a
Game
long
Master is
time.
that big Reaper, right?
All right. Anything else, Shira? Do you want to say? I can easily recap
No,
this.
I just wanted to talk about how shit the anime is again, and I've only seen 1 episode.
Well, okay.
All right, we need to pay him back for Ryan. That's right, guys. The guy spouting the food stuff is absolutely the final boss of the game.
Also.
It's-
Oh yes, definitely.
All right. Like I said, basically this is just a typical. Okay, now we're going to win this once and for all. Blah blah blah. Go ahead, Teo. You wanted to talk about?
No, I think I had my realization towards, big guy. I even forgot his name. I think it's a disconnection also with his character design. You think of, Shomi Namimoto, but his design similar to characters like, Axel or Reno, for example. You can tell from the face expression it's supposed to be more of a jokester, So you can imagine what kind of personality would they have. The big guy like that, it really feels a disconnection with this kind of behavior. Again, it would be like if Lexius, the guy with the Tomahawk Organization 13, started talking about gummy bears out of nowhere, Anyway, Fonz, that you?
Oh God, now you're calling me that too? Mr. Hanakoma?
No, your mom or something. Ooh, guess who? Listen, Pete, he's gone. I'm really
What?
bad at my job.
How could you lose him? He is one guy.
Not to spoil anything, but Mr. H is a really busy guy, so he can't be here to babysit Beat all the time. Unfortunately.
Look, it was just one joint. No, it's not erased. Not yet.
Let's just say Mr. H is a very busy man for now. Go ahead.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, he must have left the cafe while I was out. Again, it was just one joint, fuck's sake.
He left? Great, now I gotta babysit that imbecile too. Hi! Why can't it be
I don't know
easy?
why. Look, enough questions.
Yeah, we're not gonna get anywhere with this. Yeah.
You gotta hurry.
Yep.
That kid ain't got a partner to fight with.
And you know what that means.
That means he's noise food. Reaper Chow.
He's
Yeah.
Reaper Chow, the second they spot him.
Yeah, basically. Again, I myself was saying noise food, so this is actually a context where it makes sense.
Finds. Today is day 7.
Which means...
The last day.
The GM can attack players directly now.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
it's nice to know that now. That means the Reapers are all gonna come after us.
And he will, believe me.
Son of a...
Hey. Have a little faith. You're almost there. Put an end to the game.
Yes, it's that simple. Totally.
We're absolutely at the end. You do that and Skater Brave will survive this.
That's actually a good one. That's a good one.
Hey, I gotta remember that. I'll call him that next time I see him. Right.
Alright, I got it.
Alright.
Shiki, remind me to call Beat a Skater Brain next time
All
I
right.
meet him.
Okay.
Neku, what's going on?
Alright, so... okay.
Beat has gone off to do beat things.
Indeed.
Is Beat in trouble?
Oh boy.
Please not.
Yeah. That is the real question. When is he not? But yeah, but we can still save him. But we can still save him if we end the game in time.
Then let's move it.
Let's get
Let's
Let's
get moving.
do it to it.
Exactly. Alright, so I take it that in that case you have anything else to say? Since you're...
My point in all of this is, I would have appreciated, the moment about Shiki's, the facade being crumbed if it wasn't, stopped with that.
Sure.
That's all there is to it.
Alright then.
Has he lost his mind? Why couldn't he just stay with Mr. Hanakomo? We are literally at the finish line here.
Neku, let's get over to the freeway.
Alright.
I swear.
Well, before we end this, Dwebs, do you have anything to say of yourself since you haven't been saying anything?
Not really.
Alright.
Well, we're at endgame, so I'll see how it goes.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. So, Shiroi, what are your thoughts? You're the last one who haven't said anything yet. What's your thoughts on this whole thing?
Well, it wasn't what I thought Shiki would have given up.
Yeah.
So, I'm surprised that that's even a valid entry fee, to be honest.
Everything is a valid entry fee. I can tell you that, Shiroi. No, there are no limits to what the composer will do. I can tell you that much.
I made the comparison with Drakengard Shiroi. It says a similar thought process, including you can sacrifice literally whatever you want. Again, a character decides in order to forge the covenant to sacrifice his heir. That's it.
That's so random.
Well,
but yeah, this was very good.
all right, everybody. Tune in next time where we finish day 7.
And we totally finished the game.
Finish the game.
See you then.
See ya.